I'm Chef Alina Z, board-certified holistic health coach and detox specialist. And in this recipe, we're talking about molecules to meals. How do you take vitamins and minerals and make them into a meal like this? In this recipe, we're talking about vitamin C. Most people think that oranges have a lot of vitamin C. But did you know that peppers, raw peppers, one whole pepper has 100% of your daily recommended vitamin C? How awesome is that? It is awesome, I think, but a lot of people don't know how to enjoy raw peppers. They're not as fancy or as fun as, like, say, oranges. So I've created this raw vegan chickenless chicken salad stuffed into raw peppers. You have to trust me on this one. You have to watch the recipe. It's delicious. Besides giving you vitamin C, it has tons of other nutrients. It's super easy. There's no cooking involved because it is all raw. So we're keeping all the vitamins intact, and it is delicious. So check out the recipe and let me know how you like it. So we're going to need soaked walnuts, soaked almonds, Brazil nuts, peppers, apple, celery, onion, fresh sage, fresh thyme, and salt. That's all we need. And there's no cooking involved. This is one of the best things. When you cook food, you can actually lose some of the vitamins, especially vitamin C. You don't want to heat it. So this recipe is raw, which means there's no cooking, there's no waiting. It has tons of nutrition and it's going to taste amazing. So let's get started. We're going to take our Brazil nuts, which are rich in selenium and can help with thyroid health. We're going to put some almonds, also rich in calcium, some walnuts, which are rich in omega-3 anti-inflammatory fatty acids. And the reason why we want to soak almonds and walnuts, we want them softer. And then salt. Always use high mineral pink Himalayan salt. And then we're going to use sage. It smells like chicken. If you think about it, so sage and thyme smell like chicken. This is what's gonna give this recipe. It tastes like it's a chicken salad, and people eat it, they're like, where's the chicken? I smell the chicken, it tastes the chicken, but there's no chicken. So this is our secret. We're gonna put everything in here and we're going to process it, and I'll show you what to look for. You want to make sure that this keeps moving. If it gets stuck to the sides of the food processor, just move it back in. And you don't want big rough pieces. You want the nuts to give out a little bit of oil. So it's actually going to help us create the illusion that there's mayo in here. I know it's crazy, but it's true. You'll have to see it. Now I'm using a small food processor, so I might have to do a little bit of adjusting here to make sure this all gets mixed very well. If you have a bigger food processor, it will be easier to move. All right, and it's done. It's nice and soft, but it's not nut butter. That's what we're looking for. It's not like we're making a crust like we've made before. We made some amazing recipes with like raw vegan apple pie and a lemon tart. This is different. So in here, we're gonna use the same food processor. We're not gonna wash it, and we're gonna use the same bowl here. So we're gonna mix everything here. We're gonna transfer all of this nut mix into the bowl. And then, next we're going to add vegetables and an apple to this mix. And we're gonna do it in the same food processor without washing it because we don't want to. And because it's all gonna go together. So I'm just gonna pre-chop this in medium slices. And then, make sure you turn off your food processor. And we're not gonna blend it, we're gonna pulse it, okay? It's very important, so we're gonna pulse. Let it settle. And this is how you chop your vegetables without using a knife. How awesome is this? And the veggies have water, so it helps us to pre-clean the food processor. Very important. We always want to do onion last, so it doesn't make us cry when we do the other vegetables. Also, just chop the apple in big slices, chunks, the big chunks. And you want to go for pieces about this big. So like about a 1/4 inch. And you'll see it. See how easy it is? Don't have to worry about cutting anything. The food processor does it for you. You don't have to wash this. Just pre-chop this, bum bum, and pulse. So the pepper took a little bit longer because it was just 2 pieces. But look, this food processor is getting washed more and more, and then the onion will help to clean it even better. All right, let's pulse this. So with the onion, you also don't want it to be too mushy. You want it to have chunks, but not too big. And then this is so easy to rinse afterwards, see? And here is a very important step. You don't want just to mix it because it's gonna be like nuts and vegetables and fruit. What you want to do is you want to press on it. And as you press on it, you can see the color change. As the vegetables and the apple release their juices, it starts to look like you added mayo. It starts to change color. And if you have bigger pieces, because sometimes the food processor doesn't process it perfectly, you can chop it really quickly. You know, it's not a big deal. It's not like chopping the whole onion. I am starting to tear up a little. It's so poetic. Oh my God. I tried cooking in goggles. It did not feel good. So if you guys have any tips on what to do if you're chopping the onion and the onion makes you cry, please comment below. I would love to hear your advice. This is something I have not mastered, the crying over onion. And sometimes I'm like, I'm gonna make you cry, onion. So I haven't yet. All right. And again, you know, as far as vitamin C goes, there's vitamin C in this salad mix as well because we put the pepper in there. But of course, like I said, if you want to get your 100% of your daily vitamin C, then you need the whole pepper. And we're going to stuff the peppers with this mix. And this mix actually gets better with time. And it has thyme in it. I know, I love all these puns. But it does get better with time and it's great with time. Just make sure you really, really press this well. See how it changed color? It's like whitish now. Looks like it's mayo. So here's a tip. If you're making it for a party and you have people coming over, make this a day in advance so it does get time to marinate. All right, so now let's get our vitamin C on. I love to use different color peppers because they all have slightly different nutritional profile because of the color, but they're all rich in vitamin C. All right, and then we're gonna just decorate it. You can decorate it with the same herbs. You can put them on top if you want, just to add a little more color. You can put them like around with the sage, just making it pretty. And honestly, like the sage and the thyme, they make such a crazy difference in food because they are the ones that bring it to taste like chicken. This is really one of those recipes. It's like, it tastes like chicken. You can decorate it with sprouts too if you want. Sprouts are really pretty. But because we used the thyme and the sage, I thought it would be fun to decorate it with them. And you can even put them like right here in the middle. So it's like, looks like a garden. So here you have it. The stuffed peppers with my chickenless chicken salad. Your daily requirement of vitamin C times 2.5 because we have 2.5 peppers in here. And this is gonna be so good as a snack, as a meal, and there's not much sugar, so you don't have to think about vitamin C only comes from oranges, it comes from peppers. And please comment below and let me know how you liked this recipe, if you tried it just the way I've made it. And if you wanted to substitute things, what did you substitute it for? Maybe I'll learn something else. Please subscribe as well so you can learn more about upcoming videos. We're gonna be sharing tons more tips. And please let us know what kind of recipes you're looking to have or what kind of challenges you're having with your health. Like if you're looking for how to add more vitamin C in your diet and you want more recipes, or if you're looking for another particular mineral or vitamin, Please share below and let me know how I can help you with more recipes. And until later, cheers to your health. Bye.